what do you
More
call
than
it?
5, 6 years now. 6 years it is. We've
Yeah,
been
6
using.
years. So majorly like for decorating the bulletin boards or the display boards.
Right. Yes. It is
All
very,
right.
very effective and helpful for that purpose.
All right.
Also for the children's badges and all, that badge slide was
Correct.
very good for giving them little bit of appreciation, and
Correct.
that we
Correct.
use the badge one very well.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So,
Yes.
yeah, I think all the other teachers are have like, is it just like
Everybody uses it. Is a commonly
common
used.
thing? Okay.
Yeah. During exhibition, everybody uses.
How about did you try and make any of the teaching aids or for something for learning for the children?
Yes. During the time of Rakhi and all, we made flowers. Rakhi celebration, we made Rakhi out of it also.
No, something you've used it for maths or science or for languages, let's
No,
say
not
Hindi.
really. Not really. Mostly for the decorative purpose.
Okay.
Mostly for the decorative purpose we use, because we have other modes of teaching aids like flashcards and all that we
Uh-huh.
use for the
Okay.
maths and other subject EVS
Okay.
and all.
Okay.
For the slides that was provided to us were mostly for the decorative purpose.
All right, but ma'am, like I can tell you, like you can make really even for flashcards, you can make. Let's say if you got any animal or anything
We
or
didn't
different
have
shape.
animal slides, sir. All these days we didn't have any animals. We had butterfly. Yes, we use
All
butterfly
right.
also.
Okay. So
Okay.
you didn't have that circle or the clock or the
No,
skeleton
no,
or
all
the
these were
3D
not there.
shapes
Not,
like
no,
maths.
shapes and all we did not have. Mathematical shapes, nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
3D shapes like cubes, cones,
No,
cylinders.
no.
Nothing.
Shapes was not there. Shape was not at all there. Only this flowers were there, frog,
Okay.
uh,
Okay. All right. All right.
this kind of butterflies,
Okay.
Christmas Santas were Santa Claus, all these things were
Mm-hmm.
there. So festival wise, we utilized it a lot.
Okay, ma'am. All
Okay.
right. So more majorly for festivals, but very hardly anything for
We
like
didn't have
teaching or
such,
learning.
but for I told you, as earlier I told you, for the appreciation of children, we use
Yes.
those badges. That was really helpful. Not
Okay.
only for appreciation of children, for programs also, we use separate color badge for separate classes, separate rows we used.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the red badge, we made a one row, green badge,
Okay.
we made another rows.
Great.
It was easy for the teacher to differentiate and
Differentiate.
call them immediately according to this program. So that's
Acha.
how we go about her.
Okay. Okay. That's great, ma'am. That's really wonderful that you've been using. And ma'am, this machine,
Yes,
I
yes.
think it's still
That
still
machine is
running.
still there. Machine
Still
we
there.
preserved it very well inside the almirah, and with a
Uh-huh.
sign note, we take it out, give it back.
Okay, ma'am, you can understand that very few products are there which last too long, and it's not just in your school, but in hundreds of schools, and they are still using. You can understand the build quality and
Then the quality is very good. The glasses are very, very hard. And it
yes,
seems it is very durable also. It's quite
yeah,
thick. Because when
yes.
we press that roller, nothing,
Uh-huh.
till now, no crack has
Okay.
arrived. No
Acha.
crack.
All right. Okay. And did you try and make anything? Let's say you cut any sponge, or did you make any puppet soft toys, or let's say a cushion covers? Or anything?
We had cut clouds, like we had used for those what do you call those glaze papers
All
and
right.
those colored foam sheet. We did cut many things out of it.
Okay.
Colored
So,
foam sheet was there. We had done
mhm,
cutting work with it.
okay.
Circles we had cut, and then we made birds out of it, different circle sized.
All right.
Like the head part was with a small circle, the body part was with a bigger circle, and then
Mhm.
we combined and joined, and we glued it up to a bird like that.
Okay. All right.
Bird we made lot of things. Like shapes were not. They had the proper shape. But there we would have made
Mhm.
many things more. But
Okay.
flowers helped a lot in making the badges, hairbands, head
Mhm.
clips, and all those flowers were of different kind of flowers are their shape, different designed. That
Correct.
was
Excuse me,
the
sir.
Correct. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
We
Yes,
were
sister.
using it, but
Yeah.
that butterfly when we use
Mhm.
the sting of the butterfly, sometimes it gets fixed into that blade.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, sometimes you understand that.
How you must help us with that?
Ma'am, like you just put another paper on top of it, on the top of the die, to just at that place only, so that you give a little more pressure. And ma'am, probably the butterfly is one of the most, in fact, kind of a thing which is probably used daily or on a weekly basis. So you must have got about thousands of butterflies by now. So ma'am, I really don't know the state of the die which is in, because it starts getting blunt after you cut, let's say, 5,000, 10,000 pieces. So there is a life to it, you can well understand. But even for 6 years it has been running. So ma'am, I think so. But the life is still there. It's not that it's not unusable.
Life is still there, but when we try to take out the butterfly, sometimes the sting of the
Yeah,
butterfly.
the sting gets, yes, yeah, that gets, yeah, you don't cut properly, and you have to take it out like with some forceps or something. So with the pin.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just apply a little more pressure. You just put one more paper on top of the die, not under the die, just on top of the die, so that a little more pressure will create the desired effect. I think that would do. You just try it. I think it will solve your purpose.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah. So that's how it is. And what do you suggest? Like, I think about 11 participants are there, and more to join in, I think so. Am I correct? Ma'am, can anybody from your side can respond? Like, few more people are joining, I think.
Yes, sir. I think so. Everybody has joined.
All right.
Everybody has joined, sir. You can start off.
All right. Okay. Just give me
Yes,
a
sir.
second.
Myself, Vandana David. I'm not able to get in, but my teachers are there. I'm sitting with one of the teacher. I'm trying with the laptop, but you can join. But you can start, sir.
All right. So everybody knows
You can start.
they have used the I just want let's say you can type in the chat box if everybody has used the product and know about it.
Yes, sir.
And what I'm saying is I just want to know that who all the participants are. They have used the machine and they've used the product, so that
Recording in progress. All used it, sir.
All right. Okay. Everybody is using. Great.
We are using, sir. We are using the stencil and everything. We are using it. And it's a great help for us.
Okay. All right. So what I will do. But what I will do is, you know the product, so I don't need to tell you much about it. But I would like to show you. I'll just give you a little bit of more insights. I'll be very quick. I won't take much of your time. So let me share the screen first. Wait just a second. Yeah, can anybody, is this screen visible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So good afternoon, everyone here. I'm Vikas Garodia, and with me I have my team members also join in, who will give you live live telecast and of the product, of the new product what we have launched, was called the SHMARTSHAPE machine. Ma'am, I would request if you can keep your mic on a mute mode. All right. Okay. So what I will do is I'll just take you through a small presentation and wherein at the end I will show you some pictures of the work done by different schools so that you'll have an idea. I'll share something with you. Before that, let me start with I welcome you all for this special webinar on SmartShape machine. And we call it as the art and craft as the heart and soul of the schools. So I think every teacher would agree that now just besides teaching, you have to do a lot of multiple tasks. Is coordination. You have to do interdepartment like work also. Normally you get different assignments or additional duties, and you have to cater to a lot of like ever demanding needs of the parents. And nowadays, keeping the focus intact for the child in the classroom is again a major task after COVID, because now they look more onto audio visual mobiles, laptops, TVs. So bringing their focus is one of the biggest is the difficult task. But for doing this, for all the teachers, like where they have all the time, right? They have to teach, they have to do so many things, and I believe everybody would agree with this. So what this product does is like if you have calculated, like it will save you at least 4 to 5 hours every week. Am I correct? Like earlier you used to do cutting by hand, and now if you use the machine, you can well understand how much time you're saving it. And it's not the teachers, even you can just delegate this work to your helpers or maids or ayas there. Even they can just give you the cutouts and you can decorate it. Your skill, all the teacher skill is more into creative or making teaching aids. It's not cutting. So I'm really proud to say that we have more than 1,000 schools using our products across India, be it any chain like DPS or army schools or DAVs or Kendra Vidyalayas, Navodaya Vidyalayas. Like every city, you will find a lot of schools using our products, and they have really benefited out of it. So there's a saying, in fact, it's a proven fact, not just a saying, that when you see, you learn 20%. When you see and hear, your learning is about 40 to 50%. But when you see, hear, and do, doing is the major thing, right? That brings the joy. So there, the retention is more than 90%. In your school, in your classroom now, you've got audio visual aids, everything is like children are just seeing and hearing it, but they're not doing it. But with this product, what we have given you, you can give them the joy of doing something. Like they can you give them a 3D shape, or for learning you can make flashcards and give it to them. As you said, you gave them badges or a trophy, they'll be, you write a remark. So it's all doing is very important now. So probably like earlier, you can well imagine the kind of bulletin boards you used to have, and on the right hand side, like you'll have a much better and a much easier task to decorate, and probably the teacher will not stress too much to do the bulletin boards. So I'll give you a broad, very brief outline about the framework we have made, that is Divine Bulletin Board Framework, wherein we tell you, okay, what are the principles behind of designing a bulletin board? There are four different types of bulletin boards, and how it can be used as an instructional tool. Even the location of a bulletin board matters a lot, right? So it's bulletin boards is not just for decoration, but it's more for learning and teaching. So what we have done is we have divided the bulletin boards into four different types. One is the sharing bulletin board, wherein like even the you ask the students, they can write anything, whatever they want, or even you can have a feedback or a sharing bulletin board for the teachers or the staff also. And if you come to decorative bulletin board, most of the schools, in fact, 99% of them are all decoratives, right? But how about conceptual or interactive? Like if you want, you can make one board for language, one board for, let's say in a corridor for science, for maths, for different subjects. So that will really, you can like they are moving something and they're getting the values. It's like, it's more in a conceptual way or interactive way. But for doing all this, you really need a shift from how to wow. So we are really proud to present you a new product, a bigger size machine. It's about close to 4 times the size of the machine what you have, and the SmartShape dies. Again, this is about 4 times. Right now, the dies you've been using is just 6 inches by 6 inches, but here the dies, it starts from 11 inches by 12 inches, or 11 inches by 15 or 16 inches, or 18 inches. So that big size, because sometimes when you decorate a bulletin board, you find these the shapes are too small, right? But here you get very big shapes, bigger shapes, and now this is the future. And I can tell you that all the existing dies can be used in the same machine. So you've been cutting, you've been doing the cutting, you've been doing some intricate cuts, and you've been doing embossing as well. Are you using the embossing? Have you made any greeting cards, invitation cards?
So invitation cards, it's
Yes.
we haven't made it, but we have made it for the bulletin boards and during the exhibition time. Like that way.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. And here it's not just cutting the material. You can cut, you can recycle or upcycle more than 30 different materials, right from your any kind of paper, felt, sponge, fabric, foam, corrugated sheets, aluminum foil, bubble wrap, plastics, newspapers. You there may be a lot of books or magazines or journals lying in your library for many years. If you scrap them, they will just fetch you 10, 11 rupees. But when you go and buy them, they sell you at 200 rupees per kg or 300 rupees per kg. So why it's instead of just scrapping it, you use it, you recycle it, and your school can become a recycling champion. So even you can cut your Coca-Cola or that Pepsi cans also, or mineral water bottles. You can cut with the same machine, the existing machine what you have, you can cut with them, and even the same machine, even the machine what we have presented you can cut all these 30 different materials. So why not like you've been using it for decoration, but how about teaching aids? Like we have jigsaw puzzles here, we have got clocks, we have got masks, let's say even the apples or the fruits, you can teach them about colors or counting, a lot of things, or 3D shapes. You can design a lot of charts. It's not just for one chart, but every child can can have one big size chart using the same die. So decoration, in fact, you've been doing it, so you know it. But here I'll show you some of the work of art done by different schools using our product. On the right, you can see it's a wall hanging. It's a beautiful wall hanging made with the help of different dies, 3 or 4 dies. We have cut the felt here we've used, and on the left hand side, it's a very big size wall wherein if you look closely in the circles, the white and the yellow and the red circles is all butterflies. The same butterfly probably you might be having it, and they've used it in such a way. And the flowers also from flowing from one wall to the other. We have done in the past, like before COVID, we had done a lot of workshops for different schools, and you can see there they had made masks on the right hand picture. You can see the teachers wearing this mask and taking a selfie, big selfie photographs. So, or let's say for winter or Christmas theme, you can have a reindeer or a snowman. You can make these make a wish card, in greeting card, 3D roses, 3D shapes. Or for the upcoming Independence Day or any of the national occasions, you can use this as a tricolor. You can emboss, you can design such beautiful things. How about decorating a photo frame? So you can start doing activities, skill development with this. Again, a wall hanging and a Valentine's Day card. Now I'll come to some of the bulletin board ideas done by different schools. We gave them the challenge to just use the 4 dies and make them under 30 minutes. So probably few of the dies your school might be having, let's say a snowflake or a maple leaf or the butterfly or the smiley or the flowers. You can cut alphabets as well. So these are some of the ideas of the different bulletin boards. So with the new machine, we have got big size 3D flowers, rolled flowers, giant flowers, big size leaves. Leaves are like, you can, one leaf can be about like 1 feet big, 12 inches in size. So you know all this. I'll just skip to this. So again, you can look at the back. This is a DAV school, Noida. They did with the using the same machine, same dies, and it's few of the dies are repetition here, and they've used it as a star, and they've used it as a leaf of a tree also. So one die has many uses. So now I will ask my team to give a live demo of our new product. Sonu, are you ready with the machine?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So, all right. So you, what you do is you start your video.
Okay.
Start your video, and I'll make this as a spotlight for everyone. So this is the new machine we have. This is called a smart cut machine. And Sonu, एक बार वो बड़ी die and छोटी die दोनों का comparison दिखाओ.
Okay, sir.
But die दिखाओ ये. Yeah, this is a die. This is a border die. Now you see the difference of, you can have 4 such dies in one die. Right? अगर आपके पास जो ये लाल पुरानी red में भी black on at the back, the earlier die was 6 inches by 6 inches, and these dies are 6 inches by 12 inches or maybe 15 inches. So just see the difference. And the best part is, in this same machine, you can cut the smaller die and the bigger die, and you can cut 4 dies at once also. The smaller die, you can cut 4 dies at once. All right, Sonu. Now move this and show them that this is a machine, is a foldable machine. एक बार fold करके दिखाओ, and this can be carried anywhere, and it's easy to carry. Although it weighs about 20 kgs, 2 people can easily carry it. Now you can just, yeah. This is how you can move it and keep it anywhere. And it takes a very small size, even smaller than the existing machine what you have. Smaller space. Doesn't require much space. You can easily keep it in the almirah if you want.
The screen, excuse me, the screen is not visible.
The screen is not visible to you? Is it for everyone?
No,
At least it is not visible to me.
it is visible. It
No, it
is
is not
visible.
visible. Sir, we are watching it.
You're
It is
watching it?
visible.
Yes.
Ma'am, like if you just see the screen, they may be, if you scroll, if you're taking from the, looking at your mobile, then you can just check the different, the participant screen. This must be on the Divine computers. If you look at the participant there, you can see the video. All right. So, ma'am, I will now, earlier you used to have 2 cutting pads, one top and at the bottom. Now here we give you a tray. It's a stainless steel tray. It's a big size tray. So what you need to do is just insert this tray here and put the die and the material what you want to cut. Similar method. Yeah. So let's say we are cutting this leaf now. Such big size leaf. 1 layer, 2 layer, 3 layer, it depends. Like, you know how to cut 3 layer or 4 layers of paper, just keep it on top of it. Now it's need to roll it. Same it's the same method. No need for any learning or thing. You will just start it immediately. But now all the new dies, any new launches are happening in only for this machine only. Isn't it nice now? Like you have got such a big size leaf and such intricate leaf. If you cut it by hand, it is going to take you a hell lot of a time. Now your decoration, your school would look totally different with such big size dies. And you can use the same thing for spray painting. All right, कोई और die काट के दिखाओ. Yeah. So here we got a alphabet size right from starting from 4.5 inches to 10 inches. You can cut that big size alphabets, which can be visible, let's say from 300, 200 meters, 100 meters can be visible if you take a bigger size die. We have cut a corrugated sheet.
Excellent, sir. This is very, very useful for us.
Very nice.
Yes.
Use
And nice. And it's very nice and attractive also.
big and bold.
Big
Yes.
and bold.
And we have the Hindi alphabets too here. Sonu, हमारे
that's-
पास हिंदी alphabet की die है यहाँ पे? कोई भी?
Hello. Yes, sir.
हिंदी alphabet की कोई die है यहाँ पे?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, चलो एक बार काट के दिखा दो, कोई भी स्पंज से काट के दिखा दो. Yes. So Hindi alphabets are also available if you want, or the English ones. This is 4.5 inches in size. Each alphabet is 4.5 inches. So big size. We are cutting a foam. I can understand, Preeti ma'am, it's really a struggle to cut alphabets. But once you have it, so you can, life would be very easy. Now just imagine the kind of cutout here. So this is big size alphabets. All right. कुछ cutouts यहाँ पे दिखाओ और हमारे पास cutouts क्या क्या है यहीं पर रख के दिखाओ.
This is amazing, sir. Beautiful. Very clear cut.
Yeah, very, very precise, very beautiful cuts, ma'am. And believe me, the kind of dies we have launched here, you would be amazed. You'll be amazed. And very beautiful designs, very, very beautiful designs. Butterfly दिखाओ.
It's a 3D form, it seems. Preeti ma'am, correct.
Yeah.
3-dimensional getup it is giving.
This is a 3D butterfly.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Much better than the butterfly we have.
Yeah, ma'am. So,
Please, sir, sorry to disturb you. What happens, the antenna goes off, after repetition.
Yes.
Cut.
Yes,
And
yes.
it's very delicate, I must say.
I know, ma'am. I know. See, ma'am, but if you,
It's very delicate, actually.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
Thank you, thank you.
Leaves हो जरा borders दिखाओ जरा. Yeah. Yeah, ma'am. Now you can see the borders, the leaves, and this is the border. One border, if you just do it, yeah. So this is a sandpaper, I think. We've cut sandpaper, big size.
It's a brilliant idea to use the sandpaper for the pens.
So handprint, footprint in one die. Earlier you had to buy two dies, like one die had one designs, but here you may have 2 or 3 designs. This is a rolled 3D rolled flower. एक बार इसका वो दिखाओ जरा फ्लैट कैसे कटता है जरा वो इसका
Sir,
फ्लैट
can you show us the flower, how to make this flower? Can you show us?
Yeah, I'll just show you. एक बार दिखाओ जरा इसका जो फ्लैट वाला है ना, how it cuts. Yeah, this is how it
Excuse
cuts.
me, sir.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. I want to say something. Sir, it's just a query.
Wait, ma'am. Ma'am, I think like if you speak now, other people have to put their phone like this on mic.
Sir, it's a query for everyone, I must say.
Yeah.
See, as you said, we have used the sandpaper for the cutting the pens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But won't it spoil the sharpness of that whatever plate we are using?
No, not no.
The dies?
It will no, it will not.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Okay.
It will not. So here, this is the rolled flower. Now you have to take a pencil and start rolling it. एक बार थोड़ा सा करके दिखाना दीप्ति यहाँ इसको रोल करके दिखाओ जरा थोड़ा सा कोई पेंसिल लाके पेंसिल पेन कुछ भी लेके yeah this is how you have to roll it if you and this will become a big size 3D flower. So this can be an activity for a classroom also, like you give this cutout to every child and they will just start rolling with their pen or pencil and it will become a big size 3D rose.
It's come
I think your voice is not clear.
Okay. So this is a one go. I must say this the like spiral sort of cutting is at a one go, right? Once you do
Yes,
it, so
yes.
it's coming out so clear.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to add additional. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah, one die only. This is a one big size die. So yeah, this is what it becomes. So this I showed you, we made it here. In one die, you got, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 different size of flowers also. So like you can layer it on top of the other, or you, if you want a bigger size or a smaller size, you can use it. Earlier you had just a limitation of one size only, but here you can have in one die different sizes. और बाकी दिखाओ कोई और flowers कुछ और हो. So this flower I think you had earlier, the orange one. But that was a small 4 inches, but this is about 8 inches in size, 7 to 8 inches. So different flowers we have. This is a beautiful snowflake. So this, if you look at the smaller snowflake, we have 2 different designs in one die. But for a bigger size, you just got one design, and this is a very beautiful design. What else we have to show? Deepti, और कुछ है यहाँ पे सोनू? और कोई डाइस हमारे पास सर्कल्स हो या कुछ हो, different sizes. Snowflakes, like you have to put again cut and either color it or paste on top of the other. This is one die only. We've got different different sizes, right from starting from 1 inch, 2 inch, 3 inch, 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inches. So many circles in one die, because circles is very difficult to cut and you need different sizes. So these flower leaves. Okay. What else we have? कुछ और है? Yeah, so again, different types of stars like 5.8, 6.8, 7.8, or a star burst. So this again in one die. Earlier you had to, in the earlier machine, you had to buy 3 or 4 the dies for this. But here you will get all the designs in one die. That's the best part. So these are like again one die, red color flowers in four different sizes. Okay, similar 4 different sizes. All right. Okay. So now, ma'am, what is your opinion? Like, I would like to tell you that you can use the older dies in the new machine, and I think your school has about 4 to 5,000 students in your school, ma'am. Is that the strength?
Yes, more than nearly 4,500. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So I'm now showing you how to cut your older dies in this machine. You just need an adapter, and the tray is already there. You need to put the paper and similar one cutting pad only, right? And roll it. That's how easy it is. So this is how you can cut the older dies in this machine. Because now, like with one machine, what you have cannot suffice the needs for so many teachers and for such a big school. So I would suggest that you should have this bigger machine, because any new launches is only going to happen for this machine only, not for the old machines. So it would be prudent and would be a good suggestion that you take alphabets. You should have newer dies, and again, this is a much better and industrial kind of I would say build quality, and which is going to last not less than 10 to 15 years. So this is just a one-time investment, and you keep on using it. I'll show you one screen right now. This is we participated in one of the exhibitions here, and you can very well see how beautifully we had made 2 bulletin boards for the recycled ones. Just started. Wait. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
All right. So this was the same flower I showed you. Is it visible? We just, I would say, this made into 3D flower and put the layering here and done this decorated. This is a 4 feet by 3 feet, and it was just crafted under 30 minutes. And sorry, see this recycle. If you look at this one, this is a Pepsi Coke can, tin can. This is sponge. This is aluminum foil, right? This is again sponge, corrugated sheet. This is jute. This is your boxes, any of your colored mobile boxes. So your school can become a recycling champion, and this is how we decorated. And believe me, it was a principals conference. About 100 principals were there from India, and everybody were like those who came were taking videos and pictures of this. And you can see these leaves and the same butterfly I showed you here. So you can recycle everything, whatever is available in your school.
Excuse me, sir, inquiry again.
Yeah.
Sir, we have been cutting the papers almost, the machine which we have. Okay, maybe the thicker one or the other one. But I think here you are, besides papers, various other materials you are using for the cutting.
Yes, 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 yes.
So what will harm the machine? That whatever the cutter,
No.
because as you said, mobile covers and those bottle caps, they are so hard.
Yeah, not that hard, but yes, in this new machine you can cut. That's a rigid box. That's a mobile box you get. You can easily cut it.
Okay. Okay.
You can easily cut it. So again, this is, I was talking to you about the teaching aids. You can see here the alphabets, Hindi alphabets, English alphabets, uppercase, lowercase. There's the skeleton. This is the jigsaw puzzle. This is a clock. If you, these are the 3D shapes. This is a fraction fringe. Like fractions, teaching fractions is very difficult for them, and it cuts in a precise shape like 1/2. This is 1/4. This is 1/8. So you give them the cutout, they will write the number and they can just pull it and see how many are coming, right? If they just take this 1/2, half of it, so how many of this quarter will come, or how many of the 1/8 will fractions will come into it. So teaching them is very easy. You get protractor here, they can write the different angles. So teaching, you can use it for teaching aids, making teaching aids. This is the, like I showed you the fence, which was cut in the sandpaper, and the grass, big size grass. This is about 5 cents. So these are some of the things I've shared you, like how and where you can use it, not just for decoration, but for teaching aids, for learning aids. And the best part is you can customize as per your needs, your school needs or your classroom needs. So that's the best part. So any other question if you have, or you want to understand, or you would like us to ask? Yeah, anyone from here? Anybody from the participants, they would like to ask any question or your feedback, like did you like the machine and the newer dice?
Yes, sir, we loved it. Yes, it's useful also.
Yes,
Uh,
yes.
For the
And
alphabets, teachers can prepare the teaching aids also with these with these dice.
correct. So
Excuse me, sir.
yeah,
We got all the alphabets, capital and small,
yes, and the numbers as well.
numbers also. Okay,
Yes,
okay, thank you.
numbers as well.
As you said earlier, sir, we want shapes also. Shapes, different shapes. Shapes also you provide?
Yes, like your square, rectangles, and all those things.
Basic shapes, I
shapes.
want.
Yes,
Sir.
yes,
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 yes.
yes.
It's
Okay,
there.
sir. Thank you. Nice session. Beautiful creativity.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. It's all for you teachers only to make the most of it,
Yes, with the
because
earlier ones also we did a lot of creation. Hope so we will do much better in this also.
my only complaint from you all is that you never shared what you have created. So I would suggest you share any of your bulletin boards or whatever you have done. So
Okay, definitely I'll do it.
yeah,
Yes,
so
sir.
that
Yes, we will
also
do. We
helps us to
decorated
learn.
well bulletin boards, sir. We
Yeah.
decorated lots of bulletin over the years with your stuff only. In
Okay.
fact, annual function, I made hairband out of those flowers and it stuck it into the hairband and it
Oh
was
my
looking
God.
so
Yes,
nice.
definitely. You can do beautiful hairbands. Even
Yeah,
the mask.
hairbands I did with that. Yes, in the annual function.
That's
So
and
I will
use for the bracelet also, for the annual function
yes.
bracelet also, I have made with the hearts and all from
Oh,
these
great,
cuttings only.
great.
And I have
So
decorated my lesson plan and my register, attendance register with your this paper cuttings only.
okay, great, ma'am. There is like one school here in Delhi. Believe me, ma'am, they have not spared even not any wall, but even their classroom doors also. They have just decorated. It's just like they're walking in a forest or in a garden. There, it's all decorated with big size flowers, and it looks so nice. So not just the bulletin board, but even the walls. So a lot of things you will save. How you can save money is that if a wall is requiring any kind of a paint or anything, you don't need to do it. You just decorate it with this. So no need to do it. So that's how
Yes,
that's
right, sir.
how you
It
can
will get
use it.
camouflaged.
Camouflage, yes. So
Yes.
camouflage with the different designs. You can
Creativity,
cut.
camouflage with creativity.
Yes.
Yes.
And many men like ma'am, like you have so many festivals, occasions coming up. You must be printing some flex banners also. So even that material you can cut flex, you can cut stickers, you can cut vinyl sheets, whatever you want.
Right.
So
Right.
the idea is I've given you a tool which it will give you a lot of creativity and ideas to showcase yourself. So that's how we say and we tell about this product. This is just a tool, but creativity is yours, and we want you to use more and more and more of it, and take the advantage.
Sir, I think we can do wonders.
Yes, ma'am, definitely, and you're already doing. Already, you people are doing it, but
we'll add
we
up
are
with
not aware.
Add up with your ideas and add up with the new this cutout, whatever you have. So we can do wonders, right?
Ma'am, definitely. And
Thank you.
believe me, ma'am, wherever, like, even just we're showing it to our existing customer, they're just going gaga, and they want this machine desperately, and we have a waiting list now. It takes about 15-20 days to produce now. Earlier it was the earlier machine, it was always in stock, but this machine we are getting a lot of orders, and it's in a waiting list. So I would suggest ma'am, like you can, we will share the details, the catalog. So we have made some packages, and definitely we are giving extra discount to our customers, those who have been using our product earlier. So that's a special discount we'll be giving to them. So you take alphabets, you take
Number
few
counts,
designs.
number counts. Yes, number
Yes,
counts.
yes. So you select some dies, and you have this machine in your school as soon as possible, because even if you order it tomorrow, you'll be only able to get it in 15 to 20 days, not before that.
Towards the
Bare
mid
minimum.
of the year.
That's a bare minimum. And every day we are getting the wait list is increasing.
Sir, these teachers are so creative. It's so amazing to see them doing wonders. Really, you know, beautiful things they make. Or as Meenakshi shared with you, it's really lovely to hear from her.
Ma'am, you can make cushion covers, you can make table runners, you can decorate your saris or dupattas, anything with this.
And start business also.
Yes. No, definitely, ma'am, you can do it, and a lot of people are
Sir,
doing it.
Mrs. Indrajit Kukal is an excellent art and craft creative teacher. That's why I'm very excited about the whole thing. See, the teacher talking to you, Mrs. Indrajit Kukal, is excellent and masterpiece in this.
Oh, great to hear that, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, what I will do is, ma'am, like one thing, you share us whatever you have created, few pictures with us. That would be really helpful to understand, and we can suggest you also wherein, like, which areas you're creating, so that you are able to take more out of it. Right. So whatever you have, you can take more out of it, and you can do some more creative in that area where you're lacking. So give us that, and my team will share you the details of the dies, because you know the product, it works a similar way. So no need for any training or anything. I think everybody would be able to quickly use it.
Yes,
everybody is
yes.
well versed.
The earlier product was also your company's only, sir.
Yes.
Then
that served us a lot now, Sanjukta ma'am. That's also so good.
Still, it is so well preserved in the Almira. We take it out, sign it, we take it out, and again put it back after using.
Okay.
Because we are very concerned with the glass. Now the glass sometimes slips off.
Ma'am, that is the only thing you need to replace it every year. Like if you use it more, you need to
some
replace it.
cracks,
Otherwise,
little bit वो घिस जाता है जो होता है ना अभी फिलहाल वो घिस चुका है.
मैम वो घिसेगा मैम, एक ही तो कंज्यूमेबल पार्ट है इसके अंदर. अदरवाइज तो मैम सी आपको ना ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी ले रहा है, नथिंग. We don't even ask you any maintenance, annual maintenance also.
Cohesion, it is going on. Cohesion के साथ it is going on.
Yeah. So ma'am, I would suggest आप उसका पुरानी मशीन का आप cutting pads ले लीजिए, so that you keep on using that machine more and more. And इस नई मशीन के लिए like you can give your requisition whatever however you want. So उसके हिसाब से आप कर लीजिए. And I hope कि your school will be ordering this very soon. And we hope that at least by August end you'll have this machine in your school, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Isabella here. Good afternoon. Thank
Yeah, good
you so
afternoon.
much for this session.
Yeah, ma'am.
And we'll be getting back to you
Yes, ma'am.
soon.
Sure, ma'am.
Will someone be coming for a demo or
No,
you'll
ma'am. No, ma'am. It's not required. In fact, you've seen the
okay,
machine.
fine.
It's
It's a
very
manual
easy.
one. So
Yeah, if you want, I can ask my team. They can send you some cutout samples if you want to see the size. They can.
okay,
I will ask them to do it today only. I think within 2 days you
okay,
will
you could
receive
do
it.
that.
Yeah.
And is this link available in YouTube for other teachers to view?
Ma'am, if you want, I can share you the link. We can upload this session on
Yeah,
YouTube for your
you could
reference.
do that. You know?
All right,
You
sure, ma'am.
could do that and forward me the link
Yeah,
so that
definitely,
we
ma'am.
can share that to
I
teachers
think by
also.
tomorrow we'll be able to do it, ma'am.
Fine, fine. That would be okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then we'll get back to you.
Sure, ma'am.
Yeah,
Sure,
thank
ma'am.
you so much for the
Yeah, thank
good
you,
demo.
everyone, ma'am. Thank you from my team. It was having a pleasure, everyone here, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.